Good day, everyone. This lecture will be on the first speech you will be giving and will get graded on for the semester, and that is your ceremonial speech. It is also the first speech that you will be doing a topic proposal for, as well as an outline. Ceremonial speeches, they celebrate the meaning of special occasions. So, some techniques of ceremonial speaking would be identification. And this is where you use a narrative voice, you recognize heroes and heroines, you renew a group commitment to something. Also, magnification. This is another technique of connecting with your audience. And this is where you really focus on the features or the qualities of a person or event, and then you magnify those things that usually people remember about this person in your speech. So you need to know this for your topic proposal. This is, remember, your topic proposal is the first thing that helps you to get prepared for your speech. So look at giving your speech as a three-step process. The first step is the topic proposal. The second step is your outline, and the third step is actually giving your speech. So in this first step, you need to identify the type of ceremonial speech you want to give. Is it going to be a tribute? A tribute is usually a toast at a wedding, the maid of honor, the best man, father of the bride, mother of the bride type of father of the groom, that type of thing. So toasts are given. So this is one type of tribute, and then there are eulogies where people give speeches at someone's funeral and talk about their life and what they meant to them and everyone in the audience. Retirement, birthday parties. So be thinking of, so tribute speeches can be at different types of ceremonies. So you would need to choose the ceremony and if it would be a tribute speech. The second type is an acceptance speech. This is where someone is accepting an award or some sort of commendation. And in an acceptance speech, you thank the people who got you there. You talk about the process of what you had to do to to be uh so great at whatever it is you're doing that you received an award. The next speech is a speech of introduction. This is where you are introducing someone who's going to come up and give a speech. So you aren't the main speaker, but you are introducing the main speaker. So in this, you would share their high points in their life. You would share career high points. You would share why it's important that they are there and like what they're going to talk about, why that's so important to the audience, um, and basically help the audience to get to know the main speaker. Then there are speeches of inspiration. These are speeches where obviously you are inspiring the audience. Um, Lots of speeches of inspiration are um, like graduations, special occasions. You can do speeches of inspiration at a rally, or if you're at a special event and you're trying to inspire people to do some wonderful thing, right? It doesn't always have to be a graduation, but you're trying to inspire people, but you have to know what ceremony are you at? What special event are you at that you are inspiring people? Okay. Then there are after dinner speeches, and these are usually events where sometimes they are award events where after the awards are given out, there is dinner, and people then as they're having their dessert, some high, like the keynote speaker or the guest speaker can talk about whatever the occasion is about. So if it's like a football banquet and the awards have been given out, dinner has been served, and maybe the player of the year gives a speech, or the coach gives a speech, or someone prominent from the community gives a speech while people are finishing up their dessert and it's after dinner. And then there are the master of ceremonies. The master of ceremonies is the person who keeps a program going. The best example of this would be the award shows we see on TV, where they have like comedians and things like that. And what they do is they introduce the next person. They make sure that the audience is still engaged while in between the the happenings on stage. That's the role of the master of ceremonies. They are basically the host of an event. Um, and in this one, that you're introducing people, you might be giving awards. There's all kinds of things. You might be inspiring people. So there's all kinds. The master of ceremonies wears lots of hats. Um, so yeah. So you want to use a narrative design. So it's like a storytelling, right? So you have your prologue, and then you have your plot and your epilogue. And if you were to imagine that your introduction is like the prologue to your speech, and the body is presents the plot or is the story of your speech, and the epilogue, which is your conclusion, is the end of the story, the end of your speech. So here,
Matthew McConaughey.
you're going to choose a topic. You need to be sure to choose a topic and a ceremony that you would enjoy preparing for. The ceremonial speech will be 3 minutes maximum. You will need to include a presentation aid with your ceremonial speech. And these examples of ceremonial speeches are actually going to be in Blackboard, so you will have an opportunity to watch them. Now, what I'm going to do now is I want to give you an example of what a formal outline for the ceremonial speech needs to look like. So when you do your outlines, you need to, in all three of them, give your name, your class. So what your class section is, I'll put section. Okay. The assignment, ceremonial speech, the professor's name, and the date. Okay, this is your formal outline. This is what you will present, submit on Blackboard. So this is just an example of an award speech. There's an introduction, and then there's a transition, and this is my body. So my first main point is about the family, and my sub points are size and birth order, who my parents were, and what my religious background is. Then I have a transition to my next main point: travel, the places that I've been, the why I traveled initially, how I traveled, how I paid for it, and then my conclusion. Okay. So this is an example of a ceremonial speech. It should literally just be one page. The only reason why it's 2 pages is because I think I put too many spaces between this. There we go. This speech does not need to be researched. Um, you don't need to do any research for it. No sources need to be presented. You just need to be able to put together your formal outline. Okay. So, that is all for today. So once again, your first speech is a ceremonial speech. It is 3 minutes long. And you will need to have a formal outline for it. and you will have the opportunity to do your topic proposal. All of this will be submitted on Blackboard. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.